before we start the Hanuman Chalisa. The stotra consists of 40 verses. Last time itself we went through one of the dohas. There are 2 dohas that are there just before we enter into the Hanuman Chalisa stotra. And we saw the reason why these 2 verses have been lifted from Ramcharitmanas and have been introduced over here. It's invoking the Lord before we enter into the stotra. We straight away don't enter into the stotra. So after 2 of them, we had finished with the first doha, wherein the teacher over here, the Acharya over here, or the saint composer over here, Goswami Tulsidas ji, is invoking his own Guru, and he says, I am cleaning up my mind. He likens his mind to a mirror. The mirror is dirty, so he cleans up his mind, called the mirror, with the dust of the lotus feet of his Guru. And what is he doing with that mind? He is going to now describe to us, or do varnana of, or glorify for us the Lord Rama's glories. This has been taken, I already did say, from Ramcharitmanas. So there it is Raghuvara. Raghuvara means one who belongs to the Raghu dynasty. So there it is Rama. But over here it is Hanumanji, and we already also last time saw how it gets justified over here, because Hanumanji, Rama and Sita treat Hanumanji as their own son. So in that sense, he also now belongs to the Solar dynasty or the Raghukula dynasty, that lineage. So he is going to glorify or describe to us the divine glories of Hanumanji over here. Why should we invoke Hanumanji, or why should we chant this Hanuman Chalisa? It will give to us, bestow upon us all the 4 Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Again, we had gone through it in detail. There is nothing that Hanumanji cannot give to us, because he has got the blessings of all the Devatas. So literally he can replace for us all the Devatas. We will see that incident also, it will come later on. So there is nothing impossible for him. All the Devatas, all the planets, the grahas or nakshatras, they all have their influence on us. But if we reach out to Hanumanji and invoke him, he will be able to help us to cross over all the adversities created by the planets or the nakshatras or anything. Nothing is impossible for him. So the second doha over here, Buddhihina Tanujanike Sumirau Pavana Kumar Bala Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi Haravu Kalesha Vikar. The teacher over here or the saint over here is considering himself as totally devoid of knowledge. Buddhihina, he said. I am totally devoid of knowledge. He is not devoid of knowledge at all. In fact, he is a scholar. Not just proficient in Sanskrit and in the local language Awadhi, but is efficient also. There are so many works that are attributed to Tulsidas ji. But here the humility part. Because in front of Bhagavan, he says, I am nobody, I am nothing. So the total surrender over here, the humility over here, we can see that over here. So Buddhihina, I am devoid of knowledge, he said. There's a very beautiful incident. When Tulsidas ji wanted to write the Ramayana, first he thought of writing it in Sanskrit. But then he was told by the Lord himself, by Lord Shiva himself, to narrate the entire story of Rama in the local language, in the Awadhi language. So he composed the entire Ramcharitmanas, and then he wanted to offer it onto Lord Vishwanatha in Kashi. So he took his manuscript and reached Kashi, and he wanted to offer it to Lord Vishwanatha. There were so many Pandits, so many scholars over there, and they all mocked at him, humiliated him, insulted him, abused him. They said the Lord will never accept any text which is not written in Sanskrit. You have written it in the local language. Sure, Bhagavan will not accept it. But he said, I have been asked by the Lord to write in this language. So therefore, there was a challenge thrown to him. They said, we will keep all our manuscripts, whatever they had written, all the scholars in Sanskrit, all their texts or manuscripts, and along with that we will keep Ramcharitmanas also in the shrine. Let us see whether the Lord will accept yours or whether the Lord will accept ours. So all their texts along with Ramcharitmanas also were placed in the sanctum sanctorum of Lord Vishwanatha's temple, and they placed Ramcharitmanas right at the bottom and all their texts on top. They closed the doors. That day they closed the doors, and in the morning when they went and opened the doors of the shrine, they found Ramcharitmanas right on top with the words written Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, and Bhagavan, Lord Vishwanatha's signature symbol was on it. It's then that they all realized the greatness of Tulsidas ji, and also it got justified that he had written the entire story of Lord Rama, the Ramayana, in Awadhi language. So how can he be devoid of knowledge? So this indicates to us the humility that he had. So Buddhi Hina Tanu Janaki, therefore Sumirao Pavana Kumar, I am completely devoid of knowledge, and therefore I am remembering or I am invoking whom? Pavana Kumar, the son of Vayu, is Hanumanji. The meaning of Pavana Kumara, we will go through it later on, it will come in the stotra. So I remember him, I invoke him, and then what is he asking of Hanumanji over here? Bala Buddhi Vidya Dehumoy, please bestow upon me. What all is he asking over here? Bala means strength. It's not just physical strength that he is asking over here. More than physical strength, it is mental strength and intellectual strength over here. Spiritual strength over here. So he asks for the strength. Buddhi means wisdom. Vidya means knowledge. There is a slight difference between knowledge and wisdom. A man of knowledge need not be a man of wisdom. A wise man is one who is practicing his knowledge in his day-to-day life. So therefore he is asking of the Lord strength, wisdom, knowledge. Bestow upon me all of them. Haravu kalesha vikar. All my kalesha means kalmashas. The papa that is there in me, again, he doesn't have anything. He has already reached the Lord's feet in his own realization. It's all for us. So therefore, please remove all the impurities. Make my mind pure. Take away my karma. The karmas are our impurities, both Shubha and Ashubha, merits and demerits. The prarabdha that we have brought with us into this life, that is the impurity over here. Because of that, we get caught in the wheel of birth and death. So he is saying, remove it please for me. So when all our karmas are removed or taken away by the Lord, then there is no coming back to samsara at all. We will never ever get again caught in this wheel of birth and death. So this is his humble prayer over here. So with the meaning of the dohas having been completed, we will now enter into the Hanuman Chalisa. Like I already said, there are 40 verses. Chaupai it is called. So 40 verses are there in Awadhi language. We will go through them one by one. Now before that, the first verse, first line, first word is Jaya. The 40th stanza or the verse, which means the last verse, last line, last word is Dera. If we take the first word and the last word and put them together, it gives to us a glimpse of what is it that we are searching for in our life, or what is it that we are invoking the Lord for. What is it that we want in our life? So the contents becomes very clear. That's the beauty of most of our scriptures. If we take the Bhagavad, any of the stotras, Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, only we should know how to enter into it, how to read into it. The Bhagavad Gita And again now the Hanuman Chalisa. If we take the last word, first word and the last word and put it together, it becomes Jaya Dera. Bhagavad Gita is the best example. The first word is Dharma. First chapter, first verse, first line, first word, Dharma. Dharma Kshetre, it starts with. The 18th chapter, last verse, last line, last word is Mama. If we put these two words together, it becomes Dharma Mama. We can reverse them. Mama Dharma it becomes. So what is it that the Lord is telling Arjuna, and through Arjuna telling all of us in these 18 chapters or in these 700 verses? 700 verses through and through. So what is the gist of it? What is it trying to tell us? It simply is addressing to us Mama Dharma. Mama means mine. So we have to be very clear over there. Krishna is not talking about somebody's Dharma. He says Bhagavad Gita, which he has given out to us, it's talking about each one of us individually. We have to say my Dharma, my Dharma, my Dharma, or mine. So it's easy for us to say you do this, that is your Dharma, that is your duty, that is your responsibility. But what are my duties? What are my responsibilities? What is my Dharma? As a householder, as a spiritual student. So in the materialistic life world and also in our spiritual life. What is my Dharma? We won't go into the details of Dharma now. What Dharma constitutes. So the entire Bhagavad Gita is telling us all, nothing simple it is. Mama Dharma. Similarly over here also in the Hanuman Chalisa, what is it that it is indicating to us or pointing out to us? If we chant this, what will be the benefit? There, my Dharma, Mama Dharma will get cleared. I will know what my Dharma is if we go through or if we study the Gita intensely. If we chant the Hanuman Stotra, what is it that will come to us? What will be the benefit? Jaya Dera means, we can say the meaning of the two words. We will see the meaning. Jaya means victory, one meaning. Victory doesn't mean going into a battlefield and then fighting out a war over there and the defeat and victory. We're not just talking about that. Here it is life's battle for all of us. Every moment in our life, challenges are there, problems are there, hurdles are there, obstacles are there. We may win, we may lose. Now I want Jaya over there, I want victory over there. Provided we are walking the path of righteousness. So Mama Dharma must come there also. Otherwise Jaya will not come to us. So victory therefore can mean, yes, victory by itself. It can mean success, fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, anything, happiness. Who doesn't want happiness? When we enter into something, ultimately we want happiness. Means I am victorious in that sense. So now happiness can come and go. Profit can come and go. Joy can come and go. Victory also will come and go. We want this victory that comes to us. Satisfaction and fulfillment also. They all can come and go in our lives. We want it to permanently stay with us. Dera means to stay. How much to stay? It should stay with me permanently. What should stay with me permanently? It should get well established in me. It should get rooted in me. It should never move away from me or go away from me. What? Jaya. Which means eternal victory. Everlasting victory. So by going through the Hanuman Chalisa or by chanting the Hanuman Chalisa, what is it that will happen to us? Everlasting Jaya. Victory will come to us, both in our materialistic life as well as in our spiritual life. Anything that we undertake, it should get fulfilled in us. That is the meaning of Jaya over there. So the entire Hanuman Chalisa is indicating to us that if we invoke Lord Hanumanji over here, sure victory will come to us. And will it be a victory which will come and go? A fulfillment which will come and go, passing phase? No. Permanently it will stay with us. That's what the saint is asking for over here, invoking for all of us over here. this victory or this fulfillment or this satisfaction or this happiness must permanently stay with me. It should eternally be there with me. And for that, we glorify Hanumanji. That's one meaning. Another meaning, Ja means to be born. The moment we are born, change starts for us. Any change is a disturbance. Birth is there, then growth is there. Through growth, there is so much of pain, sorrow is there. Modifications are there, variations are there. That is what we call as samsara. Disease is there, decay is there, finally death also is there. And in between, anything that comes and goes with the death of this previous condition and the birth of this new condition. We want always never to go out of our comfort zone. We want things to stay with us. So Jaya, birth means disturbance, agitation, anxiety, sorrow. Ya means to move away. There are different interpretations. One small little word Jaya, we can interpret it in so many ways. So therefore, this, which means birth along with its changes, along with its disturbance, anxiety means change. We are all in the realm of change. I want this realm of change to move away from me. If I want the realm of change to move away from me, what should happen? I should get well established in the state of changelessness, which means I must get well established in mukti, moksha, enlightenment. Jaya also means that. So there, may I completely and permanently move away from the realm of change, the state of mortality, move away from it and enter into the state of immortality, which is the Jivan Mukti state. This also is indicated by that word Jaya. So therefore, on the whole, it means may spirituality fulfill itself in me, is what the saint is asking over there. And the same prayer should be there from our side also. To Jaya, there. So we have understood now, when we pick up the first word and the last word and put them together, what exactly is the contents, or when we are chanting the Hanuman Chalisa, what is it that we are seeking of the Lord? For what are we invoking the Lord? Now we will enter into the first verse of Hanuman Chalisa. Jaya Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagara, Jaya Kapisa-Tihū Loka Ujagara. Jaya Hanuman. First two words itself is a Maha Mantra. So if we can constantly keep chanting Jaya Hanuman, like Jai Shri Ram, it's a Maha Mantra by itself. We don't need anything else after that. If we have understood what exactly Jai Shri Ram means, over here, if we have understood Jaya Hanuman, for the Jaya to happen in us, whom are we invoking? Hanuman over there. And Hanuman is the goal. Jaya represents the path over there. For us as a seeker, path also is indicated, goal also is indicated in the very first two words itself. Jaya Hanuman. So Jaya Hanuman itself is a Maha Mantra. We can just stick to that also. Just like in the Bhagavad Gita, I am just drawing the parallels. Again, first chapter, first verse, first two words. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. What does it mean? Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. There are four words over there. Dharma, Kshetre, Kuru, Kshetre. If we, put them in a different way, align them differently. Kshetre, Kshetre, Kuru Dharma. Kshetre, Kshetra. Kshetra means a field of activity. Now for us it is, satsang is our field of activity. When we go to the kitchen to cook, that's our field of activity. When we are in the puja room, that's our field of activity. In the office, that is the field of activity. So Kshetre, Kshetre, the emphasis over there. In every field of activity, what should we be doing? Kuru. Kuru means to do. Do what? Dharma. So if we can, in every field of activity, keep on doing our dharma, mama dharma, we don't need the 700 verses of the Bhagavad Gita at all. We've accomplished all that should be accomplished after having been born as a human being. Automatically we will reach, soon enough we will reach the state of immortality, because we have taken to the right path. So, kshetre kuru dharma. If we have just understood that, more than enough for us. There are so many like that. Yoga-kshemam vahamyaham, if we have understood that. The last verse over there, 18th chapter. If we have understood that, we don't need all of them, but we need it all. Because at the level, in a present state of mind and intellect, we need all of them. So over here also, Jaya Hanuman. So Jaya Hanuman itself can become a Maha Mantra for all of us. We don't have any mantra. Maybe somebody has not been initiated or had the fortune of reaching out or meeting her guru and getting initiated. Mantra, this itself can become a mantra. Jaya Hanuman, Jaya Hanuman. How beautifully the Hanuman Chalisa starts. So Jaya, we've understood Hanuman here. What does Hanuman mean? In the beginning, the verses will go slow, because right in the beginning, many of Hanumanji's names are there. So just like we went through all the names of, with the significance of the namas of Lord Vishnu in Vishnu Sahasranama, here also it will take some time to go through the significance and the suggestiveness of what his names are, what have been indicated over here in the stotra. So Hanuman, we are told he fell down and broke his jaw, and therefore he became addressed as Hanuman. That is one interpretation. Madhvacharya gives a very beautiful interpretation for Hanuman. He says Hanuman means the one who is extremely intelligent, the most knowledgeable, the best of all knowledgeable people. What is the title given to them? Hanuman. He has got no doubts, he has completely understood everything, and he has experienced it all within himself. It's not just he knows the knowledge. Has he put that knowledge into practice? Has he realized it? Has he experienced that higher state? Yes, he has. Such a person is called as Hanuman. There is Madhvacharya who says that. Also, mana means mind. Hanu means to kill. So Hanuman means one who has completely killed his mind. Killed his mind means transcended the mind. He has destroyed his mind. Why? Mind is nothing but thought flow. As long as we are in the realm of thoughts, we are in the realm of change, because thoughts keep changing. So if we want to go from the realm of change to the realm of the changelessness, we have to transcend our thoughts and go to that no thought state. Where there are no thoughts, there is no mind. When we are in deep sleep, there are no thoughts. Therefore, in that deep sleep, for the time being, we have transcended our mind. But then we come back again in the morning to the mind level. Master is one who has transcended all his equipment, body, mind, intellect, and remains in that higher state, yet he is functioning through his body. Such a person we call as a man of realization, a man of perfection, a Jivan Mukta, an enlightened person. So Hanuman also means that one who has completely transcended his mind and reached that higher state. Hanumanji represents for us that higher state. He represents for us the state of realization. That's Hanuman. And what are his characteristics now? Jnana, Guna, Sagara. Sagara means ocean. He is an ocean of. He is an ocean of what? He is an ocean of Jnana, and he is an ocean of Guna also. Jnana Sagara and Guna Sagara. Many of us may have knowledge, but qualities, arrogance, I am the best, I am a scholar, or I am a pandit, I am well versed in this. Arrogance can come, pride can come, vanity can come, bitterness can come, jealousy can come. Supposing we meet somebody who knows much more than us, enmity will come, jealousy will come. Then we know how our qualities will be. Over here, he is somebody who is Jnana Sagara and Guna Sagara. How much of Jnana does he have? Not finite. Ocean represents infinitude. So it's not little knowledge that he has got, he is an ocean of knowledge. What about his characteristics and qualities? It's not finite qualities which we can list out over there. 1, 2, 3, 4 good qualities he has got. He is an ocean of qualities. That is what he is. In fact, in the Ramayana, Valmiki himself says, is he a Vanara? Question mark over there. Vanara means one who is on 4 legs. Monkey. Can we call Hanumanji as a monkey, a 4-legged one? Seeing him, Vanara, question mark over there. And then we can split that word into Va, Naraha. Va, Naraha can be split. Va, Naraha, question. No, he is not a 4-legged person. He doesn't have any animalistic characteristics in him at all. The animalism that is there in us. We behave like a snake, we behave like a fox, we behave like a tiger. The cunningness, all animalistic qualities are there. Many of us are not man, we are animal man. More animalistic qualities predominant in us, though we are standing on 2 feet. So, Vanara, is he a 4-legged one? No. Va, Naraha, is he a 2-legged mortal human being? No. He seems to even surpass a human being. Daivava, is he divine? Does he belong to the celestial planes? Because see, looking at his deeds that he has accomplished, which all come in the Ramayana, he even surpasses the Devatas. Each one of them can do only what they can do. He can do what all of them can do put together. Because all of them have handed over to him their weapons, their characteristics. So he is equivalent to the 33 crore Devatas over there. So Devava, is he a celestial being? Is he a divine being? Question mark there. And then Valmiki says, he is Ramayana Maha Mala Ratna. So if the Ramayana is a beautiful necklace, which got so many gems. We have a necklace with so many gems over there, studded with gems. Beautiful necklace. So if Ramayana is a necklace or a chain, let us say, every character that comes in the Ramayana is like a gem. Small little pendants over there. Ratnas, they are all. Each one of them. Starting from Dasharatha onwards. But which is the main pendant? When we wear a chain or a necklace, there will always be a main pendant which stands out, bigger in size, more beautiful. So which is the main pendant or which is the main character? Who is the main character of the Ramayana? For all of us it is Rama. Valmiki says no. It is Hanumanji says. It's so beautiful it is. So if Ramayana is a Mahamala, beautiful necklace, he is the main pendant over there. Through and through when we read again all Hanumanji's adventures over there in the Ramayana, we will come to know what a great personality he is. What he accomplished. Actually, the Ramayana is not just a story for us. The entire Ramayana represents for us our inner spiritual journey. So there, what is Hanumanji's place, we have to find out. So therefore, Valmiki says he is Ramayana Mahamala Ratna. He calls him like that. So beautiful is his personality. He is the main pendant. He is the main character in the entire Ramayana. Jnana Sagara. All knowledge is his. He is a Chaturvedi. The 9 types of grammar. And not only is he proficient, he is efficient also. He uses his language he uses his knowledge so beautifully. Whether he is speaking to somebody, when he is speaking also, his entire body language, which means knowledge in every pore. Even our body language, our facial expression the way we move our hands, etc., will all indicate to us what knowledge we have within us. So therefore, that sort of a person, all knowledge was his. Music, dance, he is Rudramsha. So we know Shiva is the Lord of dance, Nataraja he is. So he is a master of all forms of art also. Not only knowledge, art forms also. We can take Nritya, we can take music, Nada. Sangeeta Shastra Karta is what is designated to him. He is the one who has started. There are two systems of music, we are told. One is the Narada system of music and one is Hanumanji's. Both of them are experts in playing the veena. So all knowledge was his. Where did he get all the knowledge from? We are told small little incidents and stories that we come across. He wanted to learn from none other than Lord Surya Bhagavan. Why? Lord Surya Bhagavan stands for knowledge. Light of knowledge. In that light, there is no darkness. The sun has never ever seen darkness. So in that knowledge, there is no ignorance, there is no avidya. Therefore, he wanted to have Surya Bhagavan as his guru. So Hanumanji approached him and said, please be my guru. Lord Surya Bhagavan was happy, but he said, I don't think I'll be able to accept you as my Shishya. Why? I am very busy. If you want to learn from me, then I must stay in one place, you must stay in one place, and then we need to transact. But I am very busy. Even for a second, I can't stay in one place. Constantly, Surya Bhagavan is moving. So if I stay in one place, you know what will happen? All the worlds will collapse. So therefore, I don't think I will be able to teach you or accept you as my disciple and become your guru. Hanumanji said, never mind. No problem. He said, you continue on your way. He crosses, he rides in his one-wheel chariot across the sky in Akash. You continue your journey. I am not going to stop you. As you are continuing, as you are going through your journey, every day's journey, you keep teaching me. I will stand in front of you, I will face you, and I will keep moving backward. You teach and I will assimilate it. First I will listen to you, and then I will make that knowledge all mine. Can anybody do it? Even sitting down in a school or in a college, the students are all sitting on the chair, the teacher is standing in one place and teaching whatever he or she is teaching. It goes through one ear and goes out through the other ear. Here, both of them are moving. The Shishya is also moving, the Guru is also moving, and the Shishya, we must remember, is moving backward. For us, it will become so unpleasant. I mean, not comfortable at all. Can anything get into us, into our intellect? That's how Hanumanji learnt everything, knowledge. So, Jnana Sagara he is. And Guna Sagara also he is. All good qualities have made their home in him. That's why very beautifully they say, we can't find one little defect, we can't find one blemish in Hanumanji. Try as much as we can. Other gods, yes, we can point out from our perspective. Because we are looking at things from our perspective. Our equipment are not okay, distorted. So through a distorted equipment, when we view or when we try to understand the Lord, everything will look distorted only. Rama should not have done this, Krishna should not have done that, Lord Shiva should not have done that. It goes on. Therefore, we find faults over there. Again, from our perspective. But even from our perspective, when we try to find out any faults, if they are in Hanumanji, we can't find out. That is what his personality is. That is what his character is in the Ramayana. The Gunasagara. And though he has got all knowledge with him, he is so humble. Humility is there. Humility is an ornament in him. anything that he has done for the Lord. I mean, he has done the impossible, crossing the ocean, searching for Sita, for talking to her, coming back, all the deeds that we find of Hanumanji in the Ramayana. He has done so much. But for all that, he says, what can I do by myself? After all, I am a monkey. I can't take the credit for anything. Then who should be given the credit? Rama should be given the credit. It's all because of the Lord that I was able to do everything. It was all because of the Lord that I was able to do everything. By myself, I don't think I'll be able to do anything. That's what he is. Absolutely no, not even a suspicion of ego in him. So humble he is. Music. Once Narada and Tumburu, both of them are great musicians, celestial musicians they are. Both of them are equally good. Therefore, they went to Lord Vishnu and said, we want you to tell us who is better of the two. Their ego has come in. Again, Naradji doesn't have an ego. These are all for us to understand. They all come down to our level. And therefore, all these stories are woven about all these great characters only for us to understand. That's all. So, Narada and Tumburu, both of them went to Vishnu and said, you please tell us who is the best amongst us? Musician. Who is the best musician? Both of them are great devotees of Vishnu. So, he knows. If I say Narada, Tumburu will get upset. If he says Tumburu, Narada will get upset. So, he said, one thing, the best musician that I know of is Hanumanji. Go to him. And let him decide who is the best amongst you. So, they both go. Narada and Tumburu go and meet Hanumanji and they say, you are the best amongst the musicians. Please tell us who is better. He says, okay, sat down over there. Now you sing, play your veena. So Narada sings along, and along with that he plays on his veena also. To the accompaniment of his veena, he sings. It's beautiful. Whole of nature is with him. Even Hanumanji is very, very appreciative. So after Narada's turn, Tumburu starts. I'm making this story very small, short. He also is equally good. To the accompaniment of his veena, he also sings. Both of them are good. Whom will Hanumanji select now? So therefore, what he does is, he asks both of them, you give me both your veenas. So both of them hand over their veenas to him. What does he do? He removes the frets of the veena. If all of us have seen a veena, along the length of the veena, I'm sure everybody would have seen that veena instrument. So along the entire length of the veena, we have lateral pieces over there. Small pieces they're called frets. It's easy for us to play on the veena and connect with the swaras if those frets are there. Small little pieces are there. Laterally fixed pieces along the entire length of the veena. He removes all the frets of both their veenas, gives it back to them and says, now you play. Only the strings are there, no frets are there. Both of them say, how can we play on the veena? You removed all the frets. It's very difficult for us to play. Because if they place the finger at the wrong point on the wire of the veena, wrong note will come, apaswara will come. So see, we can't play the veena without the frets. Hanumanji says, give me the veena. And he plays on a fretless veena. He plays on a veena with no frets. And when he plays on the veena with no fret, all the devatas come down. Shiva comes with Parvati. Narayana comes with Lakshmi. He never called anybody. He and his devotion and his music just brought them all over there. That's when Narada and Tumburu realize how great a musician Hanumanji is. But still that humility, that surrender, Lord, everything is only because of you. I mean, we can go on and on and on with his qualities. Never ending it will be. So, Jnana, Guna, Sagara. Jaya Kapisa. Again, victory unto you. Victory is always for the Lord. When we do Jayakara, Jayakara is always done to the Lord. Jaya means victory unto you. Jayakara is never done to a human being, because when we say Jaya to a person, we do not know immediately Apajaya may be there. We said victory unto you, immediately defeat, or immediately a loss, or a grief, or a sorrow. Something may be there just around the corner. So Jayakara is never done to a human being. Jayakara is done only to the Lord. Jaya Jaya, we say. So therefore Jaya. To whom? Kapisha. Kapi plus Isha. Kapisha. Isha means Lord. Kapi means, again, different meanings. Kapi means monkeys. Vanaras, they are all. So by saying Kapi, by invoking him as Kapisha, it means you are the Lord of the monkeys. He is not the king of the monkeys. Who is the king of the monkeys? Sugriva is the king of the monkeys. But he is beyond the king also. Even the king has to listen or obey or invoke the Lord. So if Sugriva is Kapiraja, Hanumanji is Kapisha. Sugriva is the king of monkeys, Hanumanji is the lord of monkeys. Who is greater? Raja Gaddi is there, Vyasa Gaddi is there, Isha Gaddi is there. Isha Gaddi is more superior or greater than Raja Gaddi. Even beyond that is Vyasa Gaddi, Guru. Hanumanji represents for us Guru also. He is both Ishvara, Lord and Guru for us. So Kapisha means he is the Lord of the monkey. Lord means immediately everybody will listen to him. Even Sugriva asked for his advice. There is a very beautiful Devarnama by Purandaradasaru. He says over there, Ravana did not listen to Hanumanji, therefore he fell. Whereas Sugriva listened to Hanumanji. Vali did not listen to Hanumanji, therefore he fell. Vibhishana listened to Hanumanji, therefore he became the king of Lanka. Whom we should align with, whom should we listen to, whom should we take as our mentor and guide is very, very important for us. It's so easy to pick somebody. We should make the right choice in our life. So Kapisha, who else but Hanumanji himself? If we can take him as our mentor and guide, what more? Asadhya will become Sadhya. The impossible, he will make it possible for us. So Kapisha means Lord of the monkeys. Another meaning, Kapi. Kapi we always think is monkey. It's not just monkey over here. Ka plus P. 2 alphabets. Ka represents Sukha for us. Sukha or Ananda, bliss. P means to drink in, Pibantam. So Kapi therefore represents over there a person who is reveling in, drunk in, intoxicated with that bliss. That bliss? Which Mukti, Moksha represent for us. He is reveling in his realization. He is reveling in his own Ananda Swarupa. Is the meaning of Kapi. So therefore Kapi means Guru over there. It's a Guru or a man of realization, a Jivan Mukta who is constantly reveling in his own Ananda or reveling in his own state of realization, irrespective of wherever he is, place, time, situation, condition, whatever it be. He is reveling and reveling and reveling in his own realization. He is connected with that Satchit Ananda. So therefore Kapi means Jivan Mukta and therefore represents for us Guru. Kapi means Guru. Kapisha means Guru of all Gurus. Each one of us has our own Gurus. According to the place, according to the time in which we were born, in which era we are, one Guru for all of us not possible. So many of them are Gurus. They are the right answer for that age, for that place, for that time period, for the type of people who are there in that community, society, etc. But who is the Guru of all Gurus? Bhagavan alone is the Guru of all Gurus. Dakshinamurti or Narayana, both. The Guru Shishya lineage, either we, the source, either we say it is from Narayana himself or we say it is from Dakshinamurti, Sadashiva himself. The Guru Shishya lineage comes like that. So Kapi plus Isha represents Guru of all Gurus. Because he is Ishvara Amsha, Shankara's Amsha is. So therefore, Jaya Kapisha. You are none other than the Guru of all Gurus. Tehu Loka Ujagara. In all the three worlds, the celestial planes, our terrestrial plane and the subterrestrial plane. In all the three worlds, is there anybody who is really glorified, worth being glorified, or is constantly being glorified? It is Hanumanji. You are the one who is glorified everywhere. In all the three worlds, your praises are sung. Loka also can mean, Loka means a field of experience, field of activity. So in the past, in the present and in the future, your glories alone will be there. It was there in the past, now in the present also we are glorifying Him, in the future also it will be. So the three Loka can mean so many things over there, because Loka represents field of experience. So therefore it just says that you and you and you alone are fit to be glorified, worth glorifying. If we sing the praises of human beings, what will we achieve? Annamacharya says so beautifully, after having been born as a human being, why do you run after people? Praising them. For what? For small, petty little things, small little favors. And in the bargain, you are exhausting yourself. Hopes are there, anxiety is there, wishing is there, longing is there, craving is there. Finally, we may not even get what we want or what we expected. We know it happens. So why do you waste your time glorifying this person and that person? It won't do you good at all. Even in the materialistic world, it won't do good. Of course, in the spiritual world, what will it do? Narastuti is not stotra. Whereas Bhagavan's stuti is a stotra. Stuti means glorifying. Stotra means stuti plus trayate. If we glorify this personality, it will help us to cross the ocean of samsara. It will take us across. Then it is called as stotra. So he says, why do you waste your time glorifying human beings, mortal beings, after you yourself having been born as a mortal? Why don't you take to the glorification of the Lord? It will do us good, here and hereafter. As a householder, as a samsari, and as a person walking the spiritual path. So Bhagavan alone is the one whom we should glorify. So Jaya Kapisha Tehu Loka Ujagar. Ramaduta Atulita Baladhama Anjani Putra Pavanasuta Nam. Again over here, Hanumanji is being addressed. He is being addressed as what? Ramaduta is being addressed as. Duta means messenger. A servant, in quotes. Rama's Duta you are. You are the messenger of Rama. Therefore, he is addressed as Ramaduta. One of his mantras, Om Shri Ramadutaya Namaha. There are so many mantras wherein his name comes. Hanuman comes, Anjaneya comes, Maruti comes. So many of his names in different his own mantras. But one of them is Om Shri Ramadutaya Namaha. And they say this is the best. Why is it the best? He likes it. Why does he like? Because Rama's name has come over there. That's all it is. He is associated with Rama. Anything he only wants to be associated with Rama. So he says, of all my names, Hanumanji also has got a Sahasranama. He likes to be called Ramaduta. Why? Rama's name is being tied up with him. We are using Rama's name to invoke him. What more does he want? He just loves it. Messenger of Rama. Therefore they say Om Shri Ramadutaya Namaha is a very important. Not that the other mantras are not important or sacred or divine, But this one, just because the name Rama gets associated with him. Ramaduta. And what is it? Messenger of Rama. See, there is no identity over there. The identity is you are a messenger of Rama. None of us would like to be called by a name wherein our identity is not exclusively ours, but our identity is associated with somebody else. I have a name, I have an identity. Don't call me as so and so. Let's say the daughter of so and so, or the wife of so and so, or as this or that. We are associating with something. I have my own identity. I want to be called like this. It's the ego over there. Don't call me as a messenger of somebody or as working for somebody. I have my own identity, is what we would say. He has no problems at all being called as Ramaduta. What? Rama's messenger. He says, I am a servant of Rama. Who would like to be called like this? The name of the boss or the Lord is being associated. None of us would like it. It shows his surrender. It shows his humility over here. So therefore they say he loves to be called Ramaduta. He went as the messenger of Rama. Rama told him, when the Vanaras went in search of Sita, in all 4 directions, Vanaras were sent. They were all divided into 4 batches, north, south, east, west. To the south, the batch which went, Hanumanji was there. Rama knew. So when Hanumanji came and prostrated onto Rama, he gave to him the ring. Why did he not give it to anybody else? If you meet Sita, give this to her. She will know you have come from me. So he went as a messenger of Rama, Ramaduta. He went over there. He crossed the ocean which can never ever be crossed. It's so difficult. And there in Lanka, he searched and searched and searched for Sita. He even gave up hopes over there, because he had searched every nook and corner, but he hadn't found her. And afterwards, it will be going through the Ramayana. Then finally, he spotted her in Ashokavana. Again, with this, so beautifully he handles himself. He handles every situation. He knows just the right thing to do, which means he is using his knowledge over there. We never do anything right. Everything will always be wrong, and then we regret, I do not know why I did this. I do not know why I said it. That's why I said no blemish can be attached to Hanumanji. Then he meets her, he gives the ring, he brings back the Chudamani, he meets Ravana and then comes back. And when he comes back over there, the entire, starting from crossing the ocean to coming back and meeting Rama, is there in Sundarkand of Ramayana. So at the end of it, when he comes back, Rama is so pleased with him, He says, Duta. He says, you are my Uttama Duta, Ramaduta. Duta means messenger. There are 3 levels for anything. Uttama, Madhyama, Adama. The best, the mediocre, okay, and the worst, or the lower type. We also Shishyas. We can be Uttama Shishya, Madhyama Shishya, Adama Shishya. So anything we can always put it into these 3 categories. So Uttama Duta, Madhyama Duta, Adama Duta. Adama Duta, what will he do? He won't even venture into doing what his Lord or what his master has asked him to do. Will you do this? I will do it tomorrow. Or not do it the way it should be done. That is the lowest type. Madhyama means what? Just do what the Lord or what his master has asked him to do. Madhyama. Okay. Rama said, do this. Yes, Lord, I have done it. And did you do anything extra? No. You never told me to do. That is Madhyama. Uttama means what? He accomplishes whatever his master has told him. Over and above that, he uses his own knowledge, his buddhi, wisdom, and a little more extra he does, but it should be anukula to his master. It should not be pratikula. It should align itself. What little extra he has done using his own wisdom, wherein his master did not tell him anything, it should not create trouble for his master. It should not disalign over there. It should align itself. It should be for the benefit. Hanumanji does that. Over and above, he met Sita, he gave her the ring, and what did he do? He destroyed the entire Ashokavana because he wanted an audience with Ravana. Rama did not tell him that at all. He wanted to show to them what one Vanara can do to Ravana's pet Vana, Ashokavana, his favorite. What one Vanara can do, in spite of all the guards over there, the Rakshasas guarding the Ashokavana, etc. He killed Ravana's son. Not only he killed Ravana's son, Ravana sent his army. All of them were defeated, killed, the commander-in-chiefs, etc. Finally, his son came. He was killed. And then they drag him to the court. He allows himself to be caught up. No Brahmastra can touch him. He pretends to have been caught. Why? He wants to go and meet Ravana there. He goes over there. One last warning he gives to him. Tries to put some sense into him. We know it's of no use. What does Ravana try to do? Burn him up. Set fire to his tail. What does he do? He gives it back to them. Lanka is on flame. And then he comes back with the Chudamani. Whatever he has done will never ever is disaligned with Rama's work afterwards. It all becomes Anukula. Whatever Hanumanji has done. That is why he is called as Uttama Duta. So therefore Rama acknowledges this at the end of the Sundarakand. Nobody could have accomplished what you have accomplished, he says. Nobody could have. You have accomplished the impossible for me. I am deeply in gratitude to you. I am in Rina, he says. I am indebted to you, Hanuman, for what you have done. You are the Uttama Duta. What is there that I can give to you? I don't have anything with me to give to you, he says. Because he was in his Vanavasa. I don't have anything right now with me to give. Even the ring has gone back to Sita there. He says, all that I can give to you is, I give to you my Sarvam, he says. In Valmiki Ramayana it comes. I give to you my Sarvam. Sarvam means all. What does that all mean? What does Rama stand for? Rama stands for Satchit Ananda. He is Ananda Swarupa. So he says, I am giving to you my Sarvam, my all, and Rama hugs Hanumanji. That picture is so vivid in all our mind because we have seen it. Rama and Hanumanji hugging each other. Why is it so important? There it represents, Hanumanji represents Jivatma. Rama represents Paramatma there. When Paramatma says, I am giving to you my all, he means, yes, I am giving to you my all. And it doesn't mean, still we are two, we become one with each other. Advaita philosophy there. There is no two afterwards at all. There is only one. Rama and Hanumanji have become one. There are no two at all. So Rama hugging Hanumanji, that picture indicates to us the complete total merger of Jivatma with Paramatma. That is called as Mukti, Moksha, realization. When Bhagavan comes and hugs, Gurudev used to say, when Bhagavan comes and hugs you, you don't exist, he used to say. You don't exist. We all want a nice hug from Krishna or from Rama or from Shiva or from Devi, my mother. Divine Mother, she is, how nice if I can get a hug from her. So if Bhagavan hugs you, where are you? You will not exist over there. In his embrace and in his hug, we will completely melt. In the warmth of his hug, we will completely melt, dissolve away. The Jiva Bhava will completely go. What will remain? Only Paramatma will remain over there. So Rama Duta. The next part of the second verse, we will take it up in the next class.